delighted that we are partnering with FIA to celebrate International Women's Day. On this occasion, I convey my warmest wishes to all of you. May this day be celebrated today and every day. Since the morning, we've had several functions. In the morning, we had a virtual function being anchored with a women leader in Europe, a women leader in India, a women leader in Africa, and a women leader in America. It was truly a continental conversation on women issues, on empowerment issues. The conversation brought forward what's happening across the world, and it was truly an inspirational talk. Yet again, in the afternoon, we had a conversation around a book written by a young entrepreneur from the Indian American community. And now, of course, we have this engagement with FIA. What I want to say is that International Women's Day is not a notional issue anymore. It is part and parcel of the conversation that we have, a daily conversation that we have, and a lot of things are happening, a lot of changes are happening, and it is for all of us to see. As far as Government of India is concerned, we are focused, determined, and in action mode to bring women empowerment, women development, and progress women to the center of our growth and prosperity. In the last few years, you would have heard Swachh Bharat, which is Clean India campaign, very simple, basic things, building toilets across the length and breadth of India. Ujjwala scheme providing clean cooking gas connections to women in rural India and also in urban India. Or Mudra scheme, which is a soft loan financing scheme. All these have women at the center of their focus and attention, and it has brought tremendous, tremendous change in their lives. Our Jan Dhan Yojana, where we have opened 440 million bank accounts, 55% of the beneficiaries are women. All this put together, you can see the kind of changes that are happening on the grassroots. Many of you here from the private sector, you understand entrepreneurship, energy, dynamism, money, investment. The startup ecosystem in India is vibrant, to say the least. We have upwards of 60,000 startups today in India. 50% of the startups almost have women as directors. In the last several months, of the unicorns that we've had, 5 to 6 of them have women as co-founders or founders. One of a significant program for women empowerment in India is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, which is educate daughter, save daughter. And just to give you an example, the kind of impact it is having in India. The state of Haryana, which was a laggard, just in the last 5 years, the sex ratio in the state of Haryana has jumped from 876 to 926. Tremendous growth. Of course, we have a distance to travel, but we are steady on the path. Also, I will just share a personal anecdote. As it happens, and let me tell you, in the consulate, the environment for women empowerment is very conducive for 2 reasons. One, almost 70% of our employees are women. And 2, the captain of the ship has 3 women in the house. I have my 2 daughters and my wife who's sitting here. So as it happens, daily conversation, if you have a daughter in your house or with your wife, they come very hard on as to why there is always this pressing point that women should change or women should adjust. So my daughters come very hard on me, and they hold their ground that, time has come that men should change in their attitudes, etc., etc. So that is what's happening here in my house here in New York. But let me tell you, a few days back, my friend came back from his village in Bihar. He stays here in New Jersey. He runs a school in his village. There was an incident of assault involving a boy and a boy, sexual assault, and the matter was reported to the police station. What happens next? Especially in societies where social controls are very strong, the village elders come to the fore. They said the boy should be given one last chance. Anyway, so what was done? All the village elders and the village population got together, had a meeting as to how we should go forward on this. It was all going as per the script, except the girls were not invited and they came from the school that he runs, some 50, 60, 70 of them, descended to the meeting venue and said, time has come that we cannot accept what you say anymore. You have to change the way you want the world to be. It is high time that you stop telling us to change. What I'm trying to tell you is that while the discussion is happening in my home here, conversation that I just told you about, similar stories are happening in other parts of the world, and right there in the village level. And the fundamental point I'm trying to make is that even in traditional societies, we've come at an inflection point where women are saying, we want to take things in our hands. I was earlier in my stint in New York, I served in the Permanent Mission of India to the United Nations, where I was part of the discussion on Sustainable Development Goals. We have a Sustainable Development Goals, goal number 5, gender equality and women empowerment to be achieved by 2030. If the discussion that I have with my daughter here and the discussion that is happening back home in the village that I talked about, I think we're all on path to achieve gender equality by 2030. At least that is the positivity I have, and that is the hope I have. So with that, I would like to once again thank FIA for organizing this beautiful function. And in advance, I would like to convey my congratulations to all those to all the leaders, women leaders whom we are going to today honor. So thank you very much, and happy International Women's Day to all of
you. Honorable Abhaji, my FIA family members, and dear friends. I would like to start with wish all the women, those who are here, those who are not here, my mother, my sister, my wife, happy International Women's Day. We all know, and it's enough he said, what's the importance of the women. Without women, we cannot be here. What we are, how successful we are, it all depends upon our mother figure and our sisters and our family members who are female members of the family, because they have so many things to tell us, so many good sanskar to instill in us. And the India, you will be surprised, is way ahead of the Western country as far as honoring and respecting the women. Look at that. 60 years ago, when I was in the medical school, in our class of 200, there was 110 women and only 90 men. That shows that women were really in action. And of course, our Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, was the first woman Prime Minister, happened in the 69, right? So a long time ago. And still USA is still waiting for women's president. That shows that Indian women particularly, they are well respected, well deserved, very much achieved and accomplished ladies. So congratulations to all the awardees and all of you, and thank you. God bless America, God bless India, and God bless all the women of the world. Thank you.
Yeah, so, today is International Women's Day, and it's really about the women community supporting other women in the community and how we've come so far, our journey, what we've learned through our journey, and how we've taken over the challenges to become where we are today.
Hi, my name is Priyanka Brahmat. I'm a technologist and an entrepreneur. I'm humbled to be here with the event organized by FIA, and I'm honored that Indian Consulate General have hosted us today. As we celebrate International Women's Day today, I wanted to remind everyone that women should be celebrated every single day. Ultimately, we create, we procreate, we are the sign of resilience and perseverance. And today, I hope that we keep on inspiring each other and celebrating each other's successes. And as we climb up, we push down the ladder for the next generation to come. Happy International Women's Day.
This is an incredible honor to be invited by FIA and the Consulate General of India. International Women's Day is such an important event for women everywhere and for our young girls to understand that they are growing up in a time where their gender is valued instead of suppressed. I hope that seeing all these amazingly successful women give our younger generation some inspiration that they can do and be whoever they want. I thank FIA and I thank the General Consulate of India for this incredible event and this incredible honor. Thank you.
I'm so delighted to be here. I love that this group is celebrating International Women's Day, the Indian Federation. It's so wonderful, the local community coming together, celebrating and honoring women.
Happy International Women's Day, and thank you, CG, to give us the highlights about the India and progress about the India. Our Prime Minister always keen about uplifting all the women across our country and around the world. He made a few key change in India, especially in a Muslim community when you have a talaq situation, that he made rules that you cannot do that for Muslim women. It was a big lift in India at that time also. Honorable Consular General, Sri Jaiswal ji, Honorable DCG, Dr. Jeff, and respected guest. I start with paying respect to all women of our community by reciting Sanskrit sloka. Nastri Ratnasam Ratnam, which translate means there is no jewel like a woman. Nari Shakti has impacted our culture for centuries and have played a major role in building and enhancing the society. Our saints believed that seed of divinity grows and flourishes in a cultivating society in which women are given dignity, respect, and equality. This year is a break the bias. That's the theme we have. On this International Women's Day, we celebrate the social, cultural, economic, and political achievements of all the women in our society and in our lives. The life has not existence without a strong ally in a woman in every stage of life, starting from mother to wife, sisters to daughter. Today, I take pleasure in welcoming the distinguished female entrepreneurs who have graced the occasion with their presence. They are a matter of pride for all of us and have made their mark at the highest, enhance our community. They are our jewels. When I think about empowered women, no personality comes to my mind. For me, you are my superhero. In a hero, when you remove the zero, will be you guys. On behalf of the entire FIA, I salute you to extend the warmest compliments. I requested and look forward to all your participation and support in the grand celebration and festivity that are upcoming. Our 100% voluntary team has been working selflessly to commemorate and celebrate Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav with the FIA 50-year anniversary and 40th annual India Day Parade. I would like to thank Ms. Smita Miki Patel, Rohit Singh, and all the precious jewel in FIA, in the Women's Day Committee for their time and unmatched dedication in organizing the event. I would like to thank FIA Chairman, FIA Board, all my supporters and sponsors, my executive team, and Honorable CG and DCG and consulate staff. Bharat Mata Ki Jai. May God bless all the great nation of the United States. And again, congratulations to all the participants today, our honorees here. Thank you so much.
International Women's Day. Thank you, CG, DCG, and the staff of the Consulate General of India, New York, for allowing us to do this event here. And thank you to all the ladies, Trupti Ben, my wife, Krina Ben, Vaishali, all the ladies. I don't want to fumble on the names. My apologies if I went down the slippery path of mentioning names. But I want to thank my mother for giving me the values and culture she has given. Abaji, who's here with us, thank you, ma'am, for being supportive in second year in a row. Last year, you were in bitter cold on the steps of Brooklyn Borough. My friend, Dilip Chauhan, Deputy Commissioner, City of New York, DCG, Honorable Counsel Vipulji, Saluyaji, the entire Executive Committee and the board. And on behalf of the FIA board, I wish you all a very happy, healthy, and safe International Women's Day. Thank you. Namaste. Congratulations to the awardees.
A very happy International Women's Day to each one of you here. International Women's Day, or any day, is a call to action, a day to reflect on what has been done and what still needs to be done. For me, as a mother, as a person from the public health field, celebrating International Women's Day in New York is very special. It's special on two accounts. One is that International Women's Day was actually started here, when in 1909, the Socialist Party of America advocated for the women working in the garment factory to ensure that their rights were given to them. The second reason why this is important is because the first family planning clinic in the United States was established in Brownsville in Brooklyn. And you know what family planning is for women empowerment, and what it means to me, especially working in the field of public health. I congratulate each and every member who's going to be awarded tonight, and I wish you all the very best. We are because they are there, and they are because we are here. So, as my motto in this year has been, women empowerment would not be possible if each and every member of the society is part and parcel of the process. So today I would not be standing if I hadn't have my father pulling me along, encouraging me as I grew up back home. Today I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have the encouragement of my husband or my girls. So it has to be from every segment of our society. And that is what I want to leave behind. Let's work towards it. It's a continuum. It's every day, and every day is special. Thank you.
Namaste. Honorary CG and distinguished guests, it is a matter of pride for me to see the International Women's Day by FIA continue to thrive. Quote from late astronaut Kalpana Chawla, "The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, and the perseverance to follow it." The recipients and women in this room have accomplished that, or are on their path of their respective accomplishments while being inspirational to all of us. Please give them a big round of applause. Along with the FIA women and the FIA 8 states, I sincerely thank Honorary CJ and Consulate team for always supporting us. Along with my team, I extend a big thank you to the sponsors, President Kenny Desai, Chairman Ankur Vaidya, and all board members, including Sujal Parikh and Alok Kumar, for the continued trust in me and my young team. A big thank you to the FIA Executive Committee for their constant encouragement and support. In conclusion, please stand up to cheer everyone, including the awardees and our beautiful women empowerment team. Thank you all.
On behalf of all the men in this room and those outside, and we are in the company of the august gathering of highly talented and very, very successful women here. On behalf of the Consulate General of India in New York, it is my proud privilege to express our profound appreciation for the indomitable spirit and the remarkable achievement of our women folk. Today, there is no task, there is no arena, there is no position that women have not made a mark for themselves in. You have proved your mettle everywhere. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody or anywhere else. Women have been an integral part of our struggle for independence and is a key pillar of our success story since. You are shaping the future of not just United States or India, but that of the world. With your contribution in science, in business, in technology, academics, space, to name a few. For that, we salute you all. I also take this opportunity to compliment and to thank all the amazing ladies of FIA Women Empowerment team who have been the force behind this special celebrations today. Last but certainly not the least, our special thanks to all the wonderful women who have joined us in this hall today as we celebrate the spirit, the achievements, and the successes of our women. Once again, I wish you all a very happy International Women's Day. Thank you very much.
Namaste to all our viewers of ITV Gold. Wishing you all a very happy International Women's Day. Women's Day is very special. We are very happy to have hosted the event at the Consulate. The event honored outstanding women of the South Asian community. I wish you, all the ladies, the very best. A very happy International Day to all of you.
Today is a very special day, International Women's Day. On this occasion, I convey my warmest wishes to one and all here in the United States and across the world. May this day be celebrated today and always. And let us all do our best to bring women to the center of our life, to the center of our progress and development. Happy International Women's Day to all. Thank you.
Yeah, it was really a great honor and a pleasure to receive this award in recognition of the work that we do as part of SEMA Network and SEMA Magazine, which is to enhance the representation of South Asian women, Indian women in the diaspora who are accomplishing great things all over the world and in so many different fields, in politics, in philanthropy, in arts, science, technology. Women are breaking barriers every day, and our goal is to showcase their achievements across the board. But we want to take it one step further, and today, on International Women's Day, our challenge is how can we scale this up? How can we move from focusing just on individuals who accomplish a lot and individual accomplishments to really a community of South Asian women who are changing the game for the future. So it's really an honor and a pleasure to receive this award. I want to thank the Consul General, the Indian Consulate, and the FIA for this award. Thank you.
Good evening. Today I'm so excited about celebration of International Women's Day. Here we are at Consulate General Office with the FIA support. We celebrating International Women's Day. We are organized and we are honoring 6 participants who has achieved in a various field, in entrepreneurs, municipal judge, technologies, and some of the philanthropists. It's so proud moment for us that we are celebrating and proud about all the women around the world. Without women, we not exist. And I'm so proud that we have equal gender, equality and gender equality that is going through around the world that we should support. Thank you so much.
We had today International Women's Day, celebrated by Federation of Indian Associations as well as Consulate General of New York. We had 6 honorees and the event went very, very, very successful. They were given sashes, trophies, bouquets. These were very inspiring young women who has done amazing job and who has actually made difference in women's life. We really appreciate the support of the Consulate General of New York as well as my entire FIA fraternity and our FIA's women empowerment team. Everything was not possible without their support. Thank you.